to the show. We are now at the plate, Rickey Henderson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Blaze, the left fielder.
A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
7 o'clock.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So coming to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Tight break with the slider. Henderson over at second. Gwynn on at first with nobody out. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now both runners are breaking. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Digging in, Frank Thomas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Frank Thomas.
First delivery to him on the way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams.
The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Striding in, Chipper Jones. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The count now at 2-1. Takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder,
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Standing in, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Roberto Alomar will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he lays off there, 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Into the box now,
Batting third, the catcher, number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. And he misses again, ball three.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he misses, ball four.
Batting fourth.
First pitch
The
on its
first
way.
baseman.
Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Adam Dunn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Batting 6.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Vladimir Guerrero will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will. Stepping up now, Dirtbag Oil Can. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Dirtbag Oil Can.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Guerrero moving in. He's there and records the first out. So stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Suzuki.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First pitch on its way. Swung right over the top of that one, as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily. In the settling in now, Chipper Jones. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The third baseman.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Digging in, Jose Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Takes this the other way to right, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The throw home. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So striding in, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ichiro Suzuki. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Ball 1 to start the at bat. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Alomar. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out. Now the double steal is on here. That's a strike to throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Ready with the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting.
Riding in once again. He drew a walk his first time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Popped him up. And he gets there as he had a lot. So pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here comes the first pitch. Left side, but well foul.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Line shot to third, and the side is. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Thomas, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Thomas is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Thomas is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Number 44.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the legendary free swinger Vladimir Guerrero. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, and Guerrero's aboard with a base hit. Standing in, Chipper Jones. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Kershaw comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The count now at 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good.
And we'll have to leave it. Ready now, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps Big Frank. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This is popped up. And this is taken in for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Vlad won't catch up. It's a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Digging in, dirtbag oil can. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Guerrero on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the. So digging in now, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The shortstop.
Fouled away.
Reyes.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there but missed. 2-1. The 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Softly hit out to short. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So striding forward now, Roberto Alomar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Up high. 2-1 now. Line to the right side. Gwynn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now batting, Ichiro Suzuki, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Alomar backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Striding into the box, number 8. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So a runner at first with one out now.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he struck him out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ricky Henderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Ripken, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready once again, Tony Gwynn. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gwynn has it in his tracks. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps Big Frank. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Guerrero.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Thomas is off at first with 2 away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Fouled off.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
1-2 pitch to Vlad. And he struck him out, so he was forced to... Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Roberto Alomar.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Now to the plate, Chipper Jones. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Third baseman, Chipper.
Hit to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Into the box, Jose Reyes. 1 for 2. He singled and grounded out so far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Grounded to third. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Stepping into the box, Dirtbag Oil Can. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Guerrero is after it, and no one will track it down. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Another one sent foul. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
The center fielder.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Count is 1-2 now. Hit softly down the line at first. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in and looking for more. Number 8. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Now, Ripken Jr.
From the stretch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition. Standing in, Ricky Henderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Anaheim, the left fielder.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down. We are under. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's Oswalt now on 0-2. fouled away. Ripped on the ground to first. Thomas moving to his right, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there, base hit. Around first, digging for two. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and Trout will make it around to third base. He's in with a triple. Now in the box, Duke Snider. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that's through into left, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. In now, Frank Thomas.
The
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Lifted in the air to center field. Under it is the center fielder. Two gone. Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling.
And the throw is in time to get him. Striding in, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Suzuki.
And he popped him up. Cabrera just to the left of the mound, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Roberto Alomar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in, man at first for him following the one-out single. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. In for a strike, it's 1-1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Alomar, base runner at first with one out. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting fourth. The
first pitch of the at-bat. Runner breaks for third. Skied into straightaway right. Kemp has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Now at the plate, Adam Dunn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ricky Henderson will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with two on and two out here. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And the two-out threat will not come to. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman.
Hard hit at third. Jones gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So coming to the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vida Blue. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play.
Blue.
Oswalt set now. The pitch. Good miss.
0-2 is the count.
Rodriguez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he got him. So a runner at first here with two gone in the inning. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Rodriguez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Duke Snider. And they're runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. He's running. And it's quickly 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. At the plate, Frank Thomas flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Thomas is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. 1-0 the count.
Bellinger.
Vladimir Guerrero will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in, Jose Reyes. First offering on its way. High and deep to right center. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Roy Oswalt. He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Now the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Fly ball out toward right field. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
24, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Cano.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third. Standing in, Ichiro Suzuki. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Cano. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Alomar. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Into the box now. Nah, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Still 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Cano is there. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him. And so stepping in, Pudge Rodriguez. He'll start things out here against Roy Oswalt. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. And there's the first out. Stepping up now, Vida Blue. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
The center fielder.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout singled home a run in his last time up. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Settling in now, Duke Snider, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The first baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Frank.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Off the
Ball
plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So striding in, Ricky Henderson.
Number
First
24.
offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Ball
And that
there.
one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike now. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. The right
Comes set.
fielder.
Here's the 0-0
Slider
pitch.
here.
And a curveball in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Thomas at second. Henderson at first with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes now. Again, another foul ball. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. This one's down to third. 1 there.
He's out.
To Thomas at first. It's a double play. Digging in, Chipper Jones. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Chipper.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Ball, that's out.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a bad.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Frank Thomas. He'll start
for the
things
Vikings.
out as we begin the 5th.
The first baseman.
Popped him up.
Thomas.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the ever dangerous third baseman Miguel Cabrera. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Matt Kemp. No hits to this point.
Kemp.
Good live fastball by Oswalt at 94, and it's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is popped up. Thomas has room in foul territory. 1 out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Roy Oswalt, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Push to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Trout. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready now, Robinson Cano. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The second baseman. Robinson.
Pops this one up.
Cano.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. The 1-0 home. Popped up. Back behind second. Alomar has a play. 1 down. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the three-time World Series champ Vida Blue. He's set. Here it comes. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Drilled on the ground to short. There's one.
Out.
To Thomas. They get them both, and the side is ready for another chance. Roberto Alomar. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Roberto
0-1 the count.
Alomar.
Now the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Kemp is there to put it away for out number 1. Coming to the plate now. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Heading out toward shallow right. Kemp moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. A high fastball is in there.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
The next 0-2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
1-2 to Frank Thomas. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So digging in now, Ricky Henderson. Last time through was a base hit. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, Mike Trout. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. Now digging in, Duke Snider. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hard on the ground toward short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Frank Thomas. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Guerrero. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Now batting, Chipper Jones. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Ready once again, Jose Reyes. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Oh, and this is off the glove of Cabrera. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Justin Smoot is going to get the call off the bench now, and that'll officially do it for Roy Oswalt. Edwin Diaz takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Steve Finley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. Throw behind him to second, but 1's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Line towards center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Lee Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Henderson moves over. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Kemp. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, Roberto.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, no, he muffed it. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano comes up with it. And there's 1 down now. Now to the plate. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Frank Thomas. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kemp is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Thomas is there, and the Stepping into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Thomas is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Fred McGriff will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Francisco.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. McGriff leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The center field.
Standing in, Mike Trout, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. The relay throw, and now he'll at least get it out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. To close the door. Pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor on the grass. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Chipper Jones. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Now in the box, Jose Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
On the ground to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So here now is the pitcher, Lee Smith, ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. from the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings as a pitcher you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So,
and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious...
Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. It should be a good 3-inning. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
7 o'clock.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Really feeling like fall here in New England. 60 degrees our game time temperature. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it. Gwynn. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And digging in next to be the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. A ball and a strike to count to the switch-hitting catcher Matt Wieters. And it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Batting fourth.
So first and second with one man gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Wieters on second. Muncy at first, one gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Escobar giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Aledmys.
Two men on, two out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz. Ready with the 0-1. There's strike two on a fastball right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Tony.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kane going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff two-base hit. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Goose Gossage comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Now a Slur's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Richard is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks into that. Into the box, Wilmer Flores. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Belted high in the air out to left. Schwarber racing back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's safe. Digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher coming on now as the right-hander Eric Gagne gets the call here. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Flores leads off second with nobody out. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Striding in, Randall Grichuk.
Number 15, Randall Grichuk.
From the stretch. Ground ball foul down the left side. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Gagne is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty B. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters, guys that you can bring into a game with
a swing and a high drive to right center field. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only one out. Kendrys Morales will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Kendrys Morales.
Jose Alvarez, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Gary Sanchez will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Adam Dunn. Riley ranges to his left. Throw on to the first baseman, Murray, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so
please.
A new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And a ball 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Eduardo.
And it's fouled away. 0-1, here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Grichuk has it in his sights, and that retires the side. In now, Matt Wieters, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Hot shot to third. To his left, Riley. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Oh, and this drops in the infield. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gwynn is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Austin Riley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
27.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it bangs off the monster. Jonathan Schoop will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jonathan Schoop.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Kane is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count.
Daytime Baseball Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Mike Fiers gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Adalberto Mondesi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. This one's flared off to the right side. Profar retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
With Merrifield next to hit. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Merrifield, a native of South Carolina. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Two out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. Chapman will put this one away, and the side is retired. KC down in order. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Grossman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is there. One down. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the power hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter Matt Olson. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Satisfied. Yeah.
From Boston, Mass. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
7 o'clock.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kemp, and it's off the Green Monster. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Great chance to drive in a run.
Wieters.
Archie Bradley, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Bradley.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Bradley is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you can.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Kemp, and it's gone into the monster seats. Now at the plate, Aledmys Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Skied into very shallow right. Gallo is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends. Stepping into the box, Willie McCovey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Willie.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Haynes on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Now at the plate, George Springer.
The center fielder.
Here's the pitch.
George Springer.
No balls and 1 strike. Springer is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Third, the right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Gallo.
And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hits this one hard the other way, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Goose Gossage, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now. First pitch of the at-bat. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath. Take a step out of the box.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. So coming to the plate, Lorenzo Cain.
Leading off for South Korea, the center fielder.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So one away here with the bases empty. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the bat. Billy Wagner, a little 5'10" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Goose Gossage. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. To short, hit hard. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adam Dunn, he doubled to kick off the ball.
First at bat, this guy hit a pretty good pitch, a changeup, and he hit it hard for a base hit. We'll see if he's going up looking for something soft here in his second at bat. It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Carl Edwards Jr. trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Line hard toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jorge Posada, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. At the plate, Tim Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Cain is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in, Matt Kemp. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Low with the slurve there, 1-0. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
That's a ball.
And he misses 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Line drive to center field. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Max Muncy.
Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Rob Dibble enters from bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching.
Here comes the first pitch.
49.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz. One out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... John Jay will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting, John Jay.
And that misses for ball 1. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Aroldis Chapman.
So a new pitcher is set to take over now, and here he is.
Pinch hitting,
Jordan Luplow will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot. Willie McCovey hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards catch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Willie McCovey is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. George Springer stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he misses again. 2-0. 3-0 now. Joey Gallo waits on deck. And that's over. 3-1. Rips this one to first. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The right fielder,
here's the first pitch to him.
Joey.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The third baseman.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Number 45 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. He's set, and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. 2 runs have scored. The relay, but he is in there with a 2-run double. Standing in, Tim Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Three runs already home here. Nick Goody takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Swing and a liner. But this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.